Okay, so today is Happy Friday. Happy Friday, we have a scar, and again, it's from Nigeria. It's a tribal mark on the cheeks on a lovely young lady that we need to fix. Let's get started.
Hi, my name is Jumoke Akimbo and I am originally from Nigeria. I am 34 years old and I'll be 35 in September. I am here today with Dr. Janjua for my scar tribal marks revision. I am excited about it because I've always wanted to have this done since I was a child, and I got this from my grandmother. My grandmother gave this to me. My mother doesn't have a tribal mark on her face. My father doesn't have a tribal mark on his face. So it happens to be just me being the first granddaughter for my paternal side grandmother. Grandmother, yes. Yes, and I can't wait to see the results.
Okay, so you heard Jamoke's story, and as you can see, when she smiles, it gets even wider and they're really nice and horizontal. So the plan is to do just an elliptical excision. I discussed the geometric broken line closure, but that becomes more complicated sometimes, so we save it only in case the straight line does not look good. The goal would be to just have a straight line and then use laser afterwards to minimize it as much as possible, and then it is not as noticeable. That's the goal. Right one is a little smaller, left one is a little bit bigger and wider. And I wish it was a little bit more in this direction, because then it could parallel the nasolabial groove. It cannot. But still, if it is a fine line, it will be a lot less noticeable. So that's the goal. And after it's done, let's say a year goes by and we feel like we want to hide it even more, then we might think of geometric broken line closure, but it is really not that long, so I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it. So let's start with the simple stuff, and I'm very happy because she is open and she's willing to talk and express everything and educate other people with similar situations, which I find very unusual for some reason in my Nigerian patients. Actually, I know the reason, because culturally they don't want to talk about it. So I respect that, but at the same time, I think she's going to be helping a lot of other Nigerians who don't want to show their face, who don't want to talk about it, and we completely respect, but I think this is going to be a great contribution by her. So that puts a pressure on me because I have to do a good job now, right, Jamoke?
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, let's get started. Okay, so very excited. We have done the markings, and let's show you the markings. Okay, so right here you can see it's a perfect ellipse. So we're not going extra on the lateral, on upper or lower flap, but just at the boundary. And it's a perfect ellipse to make sure we don't get any dog ear deformities. And we are not going to dissect too far down, just taking the skin layer off right here. You don't want a depression, because then it's hard to recreate the same contour from here to here. Same thing on the other side, this side. So this side, if you notice, I'm going to stretch it so you can see this little, it's almost a shape of curve, not just an ellipse, but this way on the top end and inferiorly towards the lateral aspect, because I find this is a little less noticeable as opposed to a perfectly straight line. So that's what I'm going to do, a little twist here and towards the end. Let's get started.